got a little bit of extra like volume happening here. I'm gonna play some music. I haven't been live in a minute. It's been the holiday break. Sorry, I'm trying to get the thing that holds the sheet music up down. So this morning I was driving my kid to school, and the most loveliest like Spotify playlist ever came on. And so you keep that? Okay. So it's I don't know how I feel about that. It was just such a remarkable playlist. It was like, and it was really funny. It was really funny in terms of like sequence, I guess, and order and selection. My Spotify has just been straight haunted since Rob passed, which is even before, I think it's anyway. So I'm gonna play some of those songs today. But first, I'm gonna start with Attempting Unforgettable, which I couldn't remember the name of this morning. And in my head, it was coming through as Irresistible. And I was like trying to get the melody to match it. And I'm like, no, that's not it. I discovered that I was incorrect. I know what it is. Like 12-year-old me sung the version of him and his daughter's duet, like, or younger. I think I might have been 10. 9 or 10 maybe. I might have been, yeah. I'm gonna try the simplified version. The regular version is pretty, I mean, if I could get through the simplified version and it sounds okay, then I might go through and attempt the not. Let's hear what it sounds like. Because the regular version didn't sound anything like it. So I'm going to try the simplified. Bringing back so many childhood, like lonely childhood memories singing this song. I was the weirdest kid. What kid is sitting there in their grandparents' living room, like doing full-blown performances of full albums? All right, here we go. That was the best. That was awesome of me. All right. unforgettable. Things that I am unforgettable too. Unforgettable in every way, and forevermore. That's how you stay. That's what's on me. It's incredible that someone so unforgettable thinks that I am unforgettable too. Alright, that baby's gonna need a lot of practice, but I am not displeased with it. Hi, good morning. Sorry, I was playing. How are you? Hey, Jay. Hey, Mega. Megatronus the Fallen. I had something to ask about that, and I forgot what it was. I saw it as I was signing off the other day, I think. Something about that. Okay. So I'm just adding that to the list of things that I need to work on. All right. Oh, so that, I know, good question. What song are you doing? What song is that supposed to be? So that was supposed to be Nat King Cole's Unforgettable. It wasn't quite there, which is okay. Oh, and it's funny because I was like, oh, as I was playing it, I was good. I didn't interrupt myself. I held back. And as I was playing it, I thought to myself, oh man, I probably should have warmed up before singing Nat King Cole. But then my next song, I definitely, like, that was actually a warm up for my next song, which is more going to be an exploration of the differences in versions rather than a very good attempt at it. I'm going to play I Drove All Night, I think. Oh, no, I am. I'm not I think I am. I'm going to play both versions. I'm going to play Roy Orbison's version, which, my God, his voice, like, when I'm listening to it and trying to sing, like, and emulate it a little bit, obviously, I'm not Roy Orbison, but, like, some singers have this, like, magical thing that happens, and I don't know if it's in the throat, in the lungs, in the mouth, but it's almost like you could hear, like, a swirl, like the audio is, like, swirling and resonating in them and, like, making, like big, like, you know, the old expression, like, it ain't over till the fat lady sings, like, really, really big, like, big women, like opera singers, like, they do that. Like, small women do it too, but, like, the bigger opera, like, the bigger people, like Pavarotti, right? Like, it's a good example of somebody who has this like weird, who like, you know what I'm talking about? It's just like where it sounds like almost like there's like a resonance that comes from inside of them, like, you know, where the audio is, I don't know. I don't know. Do people have acoustics? Like, are they, you know? Anyway, I'm gonna go grab my guitar. I'm gonna attempt this. Give me 5 seconds, not minutes. I don't think I tuned it yet, though. That's gonna be a problem. I'll play it a little and see how it sounds. You know, this is totally off topic, but I wanted to talk about it. The other day I was showering and I was thinking about Leonard Cohen. Not in a dirty way or anything, just like one of his songs came on or something. And I was thinking about like the women that, oh yeah, I thought so. I was thinking about the women that he had dated. And so I didn't talk about it in one of my videos, but I meant to. I think I found out about it after, like, been doing further research. But the song that I did recently, what was it called again? Source is more of a secondary source. It was a song written about his love and longing for Nico. God bless him. Imagine loving Nico. Ooh. Thought I was a tough girl to love. I mean, I can imagine falling in love with Nico. She's stunning and talented, you know, like she's mesmerizing, you know. But I think the one lyric in that song is very probably accurate when it talks about like the guy freezing. So the other girl that he was known to I never like having relationships, like in terms of like committed relationships, was Janice. And he sings about that in the Chelsea Hotel song. I forget what it's called. And it's really cute. In the, I think it's a lyric in the song, but like, he says that she said that both of them are ugly, but hey, at least they have the music. It might not. I don't know if it was if it was the lyric or if I read it somewhere. What made me just think of Cohen was when I went to get my guitar. His book, A Broken Hallelujah, which was a gift. I think I just tuned my guitar. Was a gift from Rob. In the beginning, I saw that it was on one of my shelves when I walked in to the office, and it made me just think of him. And then that book at the beginning, I haven't finished it, but in the beginning of it, there's this really great like intro. It's not the introduction; it's just the beginning of the book, like the first couple of pages, and he talks about his father and this like note that like he had buried from his father in the backyard, and he was always like, I don't know if it was a metaphor, it was like an actual thing or an actual thing that became metaphorical for him. And he said he was always trying to find the note, which as a musician, you know, especially as a songwriter, you're always kind of trying to find the note, you know, like I think. And I'm not really like, I don't know if I'm quite a songwriter yet. I think I'm still trying to find all of the notes. So once I get that down, then maybe I'll understand it a little bit more. All right, let's see if I could just do, I'm going to stop talking now. So the first thing I noticed in the difference between I Drove All Night, between Cindy and Roy's, from these two versions, is that Cindy's requires a capo, which I left in the other room. And I'm going to grab it now so I don't have to interrupt myself again. Roy's doesn't. So right there, Cindy's is a half a step up, you know, which makes sense for her vocal range. Well, not her range, because it's Cyndi Lauper. She can do whatever the fuck she wants vocally, excuse my language. But like for, you know, where she usually sings. Oh, one other thing that I was going to say about her You know, I was listening to her version, which is a lot less analog, and the Cindy version made me think of like how she was such a perfect vocalist and performer to break in the 80s. Like, to really just her voice. Like, same way Annie Lennox was. Both of them have this voice that, like, they don't need any type of digital altering. They could do whatever they want with their voice. You know what I mean? And that, I think range and that like wildness in their voices like lent itself really well to the digital music and that frontier that was about to come. You know what I mean? Sorry, these are just things this is what I think about before I have my cup of coffee in the morning. All right, here we go. So the Cindy version has a capo. I'm going to start with the Roy version. I feel like the Cindy version might be easier. I don't think either version is going to be easier. They're both going to be fucking hard as hell. All right, here we go. I'm just going to try it musically. I had to escape. The city was sticky and cruel. Maybe I should have called you first, but I was dying to get to you. I was dreaming while I drove the long straight road ahead. Could taste your sweet kisses, your arms open wide. This fever for you was just burning me up inside. Oh, another thing I was gonna say is that like I have been trying to I think pull back a little bit and try to get things technically more right. But vocally, there's something that, like, especially with these songs, I want to let myself kind of go. Like, even when I'm in my car alone singing them, I pull back when I get to those parts. And you can't pull back. That's like when you got to make, like if you're, like, Evel Knievel and you got to make that crazy jump, you know? You don't pull on the brakes, right? Like, I keep putting on the brakes, like... So today, when I was driving, I was listening to both their versions. And that crazy part where it's like... I drove all night... Right, that part. I can never do that part. I always try to do it in one breath. So I was listening, and I'm like, so do they do it in one breath? Is that even possible? And they take a quick breath. I think they take like a quick like, because I don't think it's possible without that. Cindy might not though. I've seen her do it. I've seen her do like hold notes like that, and she doesn't breathe. Like she can hold a note for like. She must have taken scuba diving lessons or something. I don't know. She's got crazy air, like breath control. All right, here we go. I'm going to try it now with vocals. Did I already try it with vocals? A little bit, I think, right? Oh, I need more coffee. I mean, I tried it before, but I think I tried on piano and not on here. I had to escape. The city was sticky and cruel. Oh, I did just try this. I'm doing it again. I wasn't sure if I sung it for you guys yet or not. I know I just did it. My brain is fucking fried. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Like, I have been in survival mode for like the last 2 years. And I'm like finally getting to a place where I'm just like starting to be able to breathe again, but not even. Like, I'm still in fucking survival mode. Like, I'm just in a more comfortable place, I guess, in a lot of ways. Like not necessarily like financially or like things like that, but definitely in terms of like environment. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna stop talking. I had to escape. The city was sticky and cool. Maybe I should have called you first, but I was dying to get to you. I was dreaming while I drove the long straight road ahead. Could taste your sweet kisses, your arms open wide. This fever for you was just burning me up inside. I drove all night to get to you. Is that alright? I drove all night, crept in your room, woke you from your sleep to make love to you. Is that alright? I drove all night. Not that part. Oops. I drove all night. What in the world keeps us from falling apart? No matter where I go, I hear the beating of our heart. Think about you when the night is cold and dark. No one can move me the way that you do. Nothing erases this feeling between me and you. I love when Cindy does that. She gets this like her voice. Like that's what I mean. Like I have to let my voice go at those parts and just kind of like see where it goes. Like even if I was frozen. Did you guys hear what I just said? So I think I just have to let my voice go wild. Like I don't think I can pull back on it. You know what I mean? Like I should pull back on those parts because that's how people like Cindy do the cool things that they do. Like they like if Cindy tried to play it straight in performance and practice, you would never get any of what she did. Same with Prince, same with all the greats. Like all the people who are doing the interesting things are doing so because they allow themselves that risk. And so now I don't necessarily have to do it publicly, but practicing publicly keeps keeps me on task, you know. So, and also maybe somebody out there likes it or is lonely or something. I don't know. All right, here we go. I drove all night to get to you. Is that alright? I drove all night, crept in your room, woke you from your sleep to Is that alright? I drove all night. There was a version of Cindy doing that. Might have been a later version. I don't think so though, because it's not like a situation. They didn't do it because they had to make it seem like she held the note last longer. They did it just like as like, I guess like a musical nuance, if you will. But in one version, when she does that note, when her voice fades out, the other part fades in. Like I think it's either, I can't tell if I can't remember if it's piano or a guitar, but one of the instrumentals comes in and fades in at the same, almost the same exact pitch. Like I imagine if you were looking at like the like waves, you know, in the music software, it would look almost identical, and the one fades out and the other fades in. It's really a cool thing that they do there. If I could find it, I'll link it or I'll give a timestamp. Okay. Whew. I feel like the Roy one is rough. The Roy one is hard for me. I want to see, like, just because it's low, and I think maybe I'm trying to make my voice go lower than it should. Cindy's version, the progressions are pretty basic. This is like C, G, C, G, C, G, D, C, G, D. Let's see his. This one has C, B flat, F, C. Okay. It's a little different. All right, I'm going to play through his one time, and then I'm going to switch to hers. This is going to be like the longest live feed ever. Thanks for joining, though. All right. I'm going to stop interrupting myself now. Likely story. Wait, did I ever tune my guitar? I suck. I'm the worst. Hold on. I'll have a sip of coffee while I'm doing this. Oh no, where's my coffee? Come back in 5 if you don't want to wait for me to do all this. No, did I leave my coffee in my car? God, no, please no. It's wet and cold and I have to put boots on maybe. Or just get wet feet. Oh no. You know, it's going to be the worst. I'm going to go out there and it's going to be like, I'm going to have finished it. There's no coffee left. I'm sorry. My addiction to coffee comes first. It's the last one I got left, man. Shit, where'd my keys go? I'm just kidding. No, I mean, it's true that I am addicted to coffee. Oh, fuck me. Alright, I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna have a sip of coffee because I've lost my keys too on top of that, so. Tuning the guitar. Sometimes I'm amazed that you guys stick around. I love that you do. Thank you so much. And it was a random one. I am trying to remember what song I had on that it was the radio for. It was something weird too. It was Cindy. I put on Cindy for like Lou and me when I was taking her to school. I think I was like, let's put on some Cindy. It'll cheer us up. And then it played, it played like her 2 saddest songs. It played True Blue and, not True Blue, True Colors and I Drove All Night. Like, first it played I Drove All Night, and I was like, okay. Next one's gotta be good. And then it was True Colors. Anyway, I'm distracting myself. But Percy Sledge, Dark End of the Street came on, and I don't know Percy Sledge that well, but I'm gonna get to know Percy Sledge very well, because I like Percy Sledge a lot. And I like that song a lot, so I'm gonna play it. I had to escape. The city was sticky and cruel. Maybe I should have called you first. I was dying to get to you. I was dreaming while I drove the straight road ahead. The lyrics are wrong here. They switched it. Or at least the version I was listening into the car, in the car, it did, your arms were open wide, I think. Hold on. Yeah, I think they switched lyrics there. Maybe not. Oh, I'm so distracted today. I don't know why. I think it's like a time of change. Things are changing. I had to escape. The city was sticky and cruel. Maybe I should have called you first, but I was dying to get to you. I was dreaming while I drove the long straight road ahead. Could taste your sweet kisses, your arms open wide. This fever for you was just burning me up inside. I drove all night to get to you. Is that alright? I drove all night, crept in your room, woke you from your sleep to make love to me. Is that alright? I drove all night. What in this, hey, what in this world keeps us from falling apart? No matter where I go, I hear the beating of your heart. I think about you when the night is cold and dark. No one can move me the way that you do. Nothing erases this feeling between me and you. I drove all night to get to you. Is that alright? I drove all night, crept in your room, woke you from your sleep to make love to you. Is that alright? I drove all night. could taste your sweet kisses, your arms open wide. This fever for you is just burning me up inside. I drove all night to get to you. Is that alright? I drove all night, crept in your room. Is that alright? I drove all night. I drove all night to get to you. Is that alright? I drove all night. Okay, it shows you the variations. Wow. Okay, I got through it. That was the first song down. Raya's back. What's up, Mr. Mouse? I'm glad you came in at like the right moment too. Thank you for getting me into Roy, by the way. Like, it was bound to happen. I've been to Roy, but now I've been to Roy. So they give you the variations for capos. The Cindy version is on the first capo, but this version on the first capo is in the key of B. The Cindy version with the first capo is in the key of C. Oh, did it sound good? I don't hear what I sound like. I'm like tone deaf when I play. Like, I'm not tone deaf, but I can't. Just doesn't register. I could hear sometimes a little bit, but not. Like, I could hear if it's on key or if it's off key a little. All right, let's try the Cindy one. Oh, hers has that weird intro. I'm not gonna do that part. Is hers in C? I think it's in C. Oh, a fun fact about Cindy and Dolly. So I was talking to my friend Jeff the other day about this, and I was listening to a Dolly album, and Cindy covered a song from it. And when I heard the original, before knowing that Cindy covered it, I thought to myself, oh, wow. I bet you Cyndi Lauper owned this album, and I bet you she listened to it inside and out and like knew every note and then when I told my friend Jip that, he was like, you know it. Not only that, but she like would sit there and sing it over and over again. Kind of like I did with Nat King Cole as a kid. But I didn't get the same results. But you know, I do think that she was seriously influenced by Dolly Parton. And if I had to, I'm sure there's interviews and stuff where she talks about it. That was something I meant to mention. Okay. To escape, the city was sticky and cruel. Maybe I should have called you first, but I was dying to get to you. Dreaming while I drove the long straight road ahead. Could taste your sweet kisses, your arms open wide. This fever for you is just burning me up inside. I drove all night. Let's see mine, right? Oh no, I'm down one. I drove all night to get to you. That's another beautiful. Fuck, I always interrupt myself. That's a great thing about Cindy. Like, if you're like, as a professional, like I'm not a musical professional, but like, you know, when you go to a restaurant, like you might not be a chef, but you know when you taste a 5-star meal or 3-star, whatever it is, like she's a fucking professional. Like you can hear that when she sings, she's not accidentally hitting those notes. Like she's not like just, you know, landing there. She is so intentional when she sings, like, and she lets herself go wild too, but she's very intentional. And even when she goes wild, she has so much control now. Anyway. I had to escape. The city was sticky and cruel. Maybe I should have called you first. I was dying to get to you. I was dreaming while I drove the long straight road ahead. Could taste your sweet kisses, your arms open wide. This fever for you is just burning me up inside. It's a G, not a D. I drove all night to get to you. Is that alright? I drove all night, crept in your room, woke you from your sleep to make love to me. Is that alright? I drove all night. What in the world keeps us from tearing apart? No matter where I go, I hear the beating of your heart. I think about you when the night is cold and dark. No one can move me the way that you do. Nothing erases this feeling between me and you. I drove all night to get to you. Is that alright? I drove all night to get to you. Is that alright? I think I repeated that part. I drove all night, crept in your room, woke you from your sleep Is that alright? I drove all night. You know what? If you play faster, it's you don't have to hold it as long there, Stephanie. Let me try that again. I'm like so slow trying to get the right notes. Oh, I'm out of breath. Hey, by the way, thank you. If you guys are still there, if you come back, I stepped away, or come back at another time. Thank you so much for joining today and taking your time. All right. I drove all night. Where does it end there? Does it end on the D and then there's music after it? Hold on, I gotta listen. Is that my Spotify in here? No, I don't know how to do that on here. I drove all night. So I think I'm trying to do too long too. I think I'm trying to do, because it just shows you 2 lines of chords. So there's like 6 chords or 8 chords there. Let's see. This will be the longest feed ever. I might take a break after this and then come back. Like getting hungry for lunch already. I didn't have breakfast though, so that's probably why. Oh. It's just so beautiful. I get like, honestly, I get so sentimental. Like when I think that I'm able to play and sing, even if not well, like to just be able to do these songs and like learn them and have this time with them. It's very special. It's very special. All right, here we go. So the part where she's doing the vocals, where she's singing like the really extended night, it's 6 chords. I think it goes like this. I think it's, I drove all night, high, No, I think it's like 12. I think she does the full 12. Is it 3 measures? Is that really what it is? Okay, let's listen. Oh, I want to hear Celine's version. This is a rabbit hole. I am not going into this rabbit hole. Speaking of rabbit holes, I had a rabbit hole once in my backyard in Rochester when I used to live there years ago. When I bought my first house. And this was like back in when I went to college. This was like back in 2000 sometime, early 2000s, and I mowed my lawn. It was the first time I like had used a lawnmower, I think, ever. And when I mowed the lawn, all of this like bunny fur came up, and there was like a little bunny hole in there. But the bunnies were okay. And the reason I brought that up is on my friend's hard drive, that was one of the pictures. I'm gonna put that as my JPEG for this. All right, let's look at Cindy's now. Oh, she looks so beautiful in this video. Like a doll.
Wonder Train?
No! You did not pay for this advertisement. Get out of here. Though whatever you're doing, girl, it's working. Oh, I want to lift weights again. I gotta go back to lifting. I love lifting weights. Like, I got so into it at a point where I was like, it was when Rob was still alive. It's not funny. I'm not laughing about that part. I came home one day from the gym and I was like, oh my God, I'm like the Hulk. And I was like, babe, like, are you going to be okay? Are you still going to love me if I get like super muscly and stuff? He was a little concerned, I think. I don't don't think he wanted me to come home all like tucked and pinned. Oh. Oh. It's the video. Wait. Is that introduction a Dolly intro? Wasn't I just talking about that? Oh my god. See, this is why I love this channel. This is why I love doing this. Holy cow, I think the introduction is Dolly. Oh. I'm smart sometimes. What song is that? Oh no, another rabbit hole. I'm never getting anything done today. If you're feeling quite something. It sounded like Dolly. Oh my god, I love that's what she'd probably be listening to on the radio in the video. Is it Dolly? It sounds like her. AI is not completely smart yet. Okay, maybe it's not. Maybe it's Cindy. Let's see. See, the only thing I could find is the lyric to that. But if you, in the video, it sounds like Dolly. Like this part. It goes like this in the video. If you're feeling quite something and you can't think what it is, if you're feeling quite lonely, lift your heart into the wind. Right? That sounds like Dolly. Maybe if I try to lift your heart into the wind. The audio sounded like her too. Oh, it's another song of Cindy's called Kindred Spirit. Oh. She wrote, is